Perfect. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Voice of the Era podcast. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button for more content. And also follow us on Rumble for all of the uncut scenes. And we're also on Patreon now. And make sure to also follow us on all other audio platforms, man. Let's get it. I would just want to welcome my new guest here, a good friend of mine. State your name, IG, age if you like, and relationship status if you like to.
Okay. Hi, I'm Cynthia. You said my
Age,
IG.
name,
Hi, guys. I'm
IG.
Cynthia, 28 years old. My IG is Nigerian Beauty X3. My relationship status is I'm single, but I'm in love.
What the
Yeah, just wanted to let you guys
Is camera rolling? Is camera rolling? You happy with that? That's different.
It's
Wait,
a complex, complicated situation.
but how does that work though? Being single and in love, like, do you what's the hold up?
Okay, so I feel as though I met my person. You feel me? You know, when
Yeah.
you meet your person, you know you met your person. Um, but now is not you. I feel like I met my person at the wrong time in life. You feel me? He knows he's my person.
Mm-hmm.
I know him. I'm his person. But right now, it's just not a good time. I gotta, just
So I'm
not.
confused. So all right. So you met the right person.
Mm-hmm,
He knows he also met his person.
mm-hmm.
What is making it not the right time? Is it that one person just don't want to commit more
No,
than
no,
the
no.
other?
It has nothing to do with commitment. Commitment is by far not the issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's more or less like mindsets. Right now, we have to grind. Like we our momentum, how we are right now, in my opinion, my focus right now, I gotta finish law school. He gotta finish what he's doing and then come together. Some dynamic couples can do that together, but some people feel, I feel as though some people just come together at the wrong time.
But you don't think like not giving a commitment might like affect it?
Oh no, there was commitment for a long time. Like a
So,
minute.
all right, hold on.
It was commitment for a minute.
All
I
right.
just feel as though right now
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to always be parallel with your partner. You
Yeah.
get what I mean? You guys are supposed to be going down the same path, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes in life, it takes you a different direction. Like, God's plan might
Yeah.
not, you might not ever know what God's plan is.
Okay.
I might, like I said, I met my person, but God might sit there and make this person completely somebody else next year. And that person ain't the same person that I've known all these years. So I think as though for right now, he gotta figure things out. I gotta figure my own things out. And if what would be would be.
So what if,
Uh-huh.
right? Y'all wait a year or
Hmm.
two, right?
Hmm.
And then each of y'all find a different person, and then at that point, how does that go?
Then it is what it is. Like if we find two different entities or find two different people, um, it just is what it
But
is.
would you want to go through that?
What do you mean go through that?
Because if you deeply truly believe that that is your person, right?
Hmm.
Wouldn't you want to go for it instead of just delaying it and then risk losing it?
Absolutely, but I feel as though it's all about logic. You get what I mean? I feel as though, especially as women, we think about motions, and men think logical. Let's cut the sentiments. Men think without sentiments. You feel me? I
Oh,
feel
we
as
do.
though with even though you,
We we
yeah,
we just
yeah,
don't let it control us.
right, exactly. But one thing I realized with men, especially having you guys as my brothers, I have a lot of men in my family. Um, they need to feel like they're right from within. They need to feel like, okay, yo, I'm good before I sit there and take somebody on to be good as well. You guys like to be providers. You guys like to be head of household, men in charge, the whole nine yards. Um, with that being said, you have to get to that level. If I'm delaying you from getting to that level because of the fact that I'm using emotion to delay you, then I need to, if I love you that much, I need to let you go so you can get to that level. If I love you that much. Now if it's real love, if it's real true love, we'll come back together. If it's not, then it's not, you know?
I mean, that makes sense, right? I do believe that's where most men would fail at, right?
Mhm.
It's more so of you know the level you're trying to get at,
Mhm.
and you know what it takes to get there.
Mhm.
But the thing is, with a lot of guys are afraid to end certain situations, although they might deeply be in it. Not know, like, how do I say it? So you, for example, you just said that okay, he needs to be where he feel he needs to be at before
I don't
y'all
know what he needs to
into.
do. I'm talking about me.
So you're talking about you.
Yeah. Like
So
me personally, I feel as though he needs, I don't know what his
mm,
mindset is. I can't speak for somebody that ain't here to speak for himself. I just feel as though I personally know his capability.
mhm,
You get what I mean? I know what he's capable of. This man is a very strong man. He's very strong minded. He's a very, very like, he knows what to, he's one of the most, honestly, most smartest people I know, critical thinking people I know. But I feel as though sometimes if I'm at a point in my life whereby like I'm like, let's settle down. I want to settle down right now. Like, why
mhm.
are we settling down? And he's like, yo, babe, I understand you want to settle down. I'm gonna settle down with you too, but right now I got it. I got other things in the works before I have to settle down. He has other things in the works before he has to settle down.
Mhm.
Just because I'm at that mindset right then and there, don't mean he's at the same mindset right then and there. I
Yeah.
can't sit there and deter him from what he has to do as a man to satisfy himself because I don't want to. I don't believe in divorce. I'm gonna just say that.
Mhm.
Me, I'm a one type of marriage. We locked in. Ain't no switching up. You get what I mean? So it's like I don't want a situation whereby
Mhm.
I rushed him, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to get married. I need to bloom or whatever. That's a lot of, that's the thing with a lot of women. Like
Yeah.
they
But
rush a lot of men and then they end up having, the men end up, I wouldn't say regretting, but they end up having some type of resentment or some type of like, yo, like you should have just let me just do what I had to do and focus on what I have to do
with that,
before
I
marriage.
still think that is a choice. So the guys who do still go and continue to try to be in a relationship and try to like put a ring on a finger when they know that they're not mentally or physically ready to live that
You said,
lifestyle.
is it mental?
That yeah, mentally and physically ready. Like if they go into that knowing that yo, I can't maintain the lifestyle she want,
Mm-hmm.
and I know what lifestyle that she want me to provide for her, but although I can't like maintain it, I'll still go ahead and go for it. That is on you. I
That's
think I
selfish.
think a lot of guys who do that are idiots.
Selfish.
Uh, it's not even selfish. They're not selfish, but they're not selfish.
Because my
The-
thing is, why wouldn't you sit there and classify that as selfish? That is
They're
selfish.
not selfish because just like you said, certain people will give them an ultimatum like, "Yo, we've been together for a couple of years now.
Then she's
If you're
selfish.
not going, you get what I'm saying."
Then
So
she's selfish.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So a lot of guys do get pressured to do it, and then there's certain guys who might do a dirt, and then when they did the dirt, like, damn, this is the only way for me to redeem myself. Then I go ahead and do it. I think every man in general should understand that, yo, okay, I'm not the level that I need to be. I'm not the level that she want me to be, right? So the best thing for me to do is, okay, retract myself from everyone, retract myself from everything, and tell her, listen, this is where I'm at right now.
Mhm.
I'm on go mode right now.
Mhm.
Now you could be on track with me
Mhm.
and like understand that you're not gonna see me every day. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna be able to give you all the quality time that you want,
Mhm.
right? If you want to stay through with this, you can.
Mhm.
But for me, I don't want to put you through that. Now the
Absolutely.
decision is up to you whether you want to be with me or not.
Go.
Now most people don't do that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of people get attached. They start doing certain shit that they don't want to do. And then once they're committed, they get married or whatsoever, have kids sometimes, and everything just goes straight
Straight
to hell.
south.
So
Yeah.
that's where now a lot of guys really mess up in those kind of situations. I think a lot of guys that do fall for it, if anyone gives you an ultimatum to do something, I don't think you should do it. Anyone who do it at that point, I think that they're just
Selfish.
not selfish. They they
The
lack
word of the day today is
they lack they
selfish.
lack like stoicism, and then they lack confidence.
I feel as though I agree, but I also do feel like you see how like you're like, yo, I'm on go mode right now. It's either you're on track or off track. Some people, right? I would be very selfish out if I would have sat there and some people okay, let me revert. Some people are better on to be on go mode dolly.
Hmm.
Do you get what I mean? They work their best alone. Mean now when I say alone, I'm saying like no distractions. Do you get what I mean? No
Hmm.
distractions. And some people work can sit there and multitask. Some people can do that. Um, I feel in certain situations, I've been in both predicaments whereby I'm like, you know what, we gunning together like that. You know what, I'm a ride the train, blah 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 blah, X, Y, and Z, and it's going great, but it's not going to the speed of what it would be if he was focused. Like, no distractions. I don't got to think about no girl. I don't have to think about no female. I'm just thinking about me, myself, and I, because I know the female I want, she's going to hold it down. She's going to ride it out. And if she don't, and she finds somebody that gives her exactly what she wants, I love her. I'm going to let it. I'm very, very, you know, so far as she's happy. You get what I mean? That's unselfish. But I would be very selfish if I know for a fact that he is better. His mindset is better when he is alone. And he can get so much more done. Everything that I've asked for, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Done being alone. He's not like he's going to another girlfriend. It's not like, oh, it's like he's just in his game mode. Some men are best being in game mode. Sorry. Some men are best just being in game mode, being completely alone, no distractions.
Yeah.
You feel me? You should know you're very much like that. You need to be in game mode.
Nah, but the thing is,
Like,
yo, but I'm different more than like everybody else. The thing is, I know how to multitask. I could be doing 10 different things at once, and I get to get everything done on
a
time,
day.
right? But not everyone is that way,
A
right?
day.
Wait, but there's a moment where you know, okay, all right, this is like prime time hour. Like this is like the end of the quarter. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you got to put in that work, and you got to score that buzzer beater. So I think every man should go through that phase. Most men go through that phase, and that's what create tough men. Tough times create tough men, right?
Mhm.
So that's the time where you understand, okay, cool. Your back is against the wall. Everybody to knock you down. Now it's your time to really grind and go crazy. And those are the time when you really need to isolate yourself. You go back to the cave, start cooking up, light up a fire. Now
But if
start
we're going
hunting.
back to the
That's how you
cave,
go.
right? Isolating yourself.
Hmm.
How can you isolate yourself if you're thinking about somebody else and thinking about, yo, I got to make sure my girl's good. I got to make sure she's
See, that's
eating.
the thing, right? Any guy who's doing like, let's say any guy who's like trying to be successful,
Mhm.
just to be like, oh yeah, now I can get the girls. Oh, I'm doing this just to get a girl. I think at that point, bro,
No,
you're gonna ruin yourself.
absolutely.
You're like the best thing you
You
should
do it for
do as a
you.
man is you do it for yourself. It's
Mhm.
self improvement. You understand? Okay, cool. I feel fulfilled when I'm doing this.
Mhm.
So the more you accomplish, the more you feel more fulfillment, and from there on, a woman will come along that is worthy to be there.
100%.
You feel
But
me?
sometimes in certain circumstances, right? You have a female that understands how
Hmm.
you operate and a female that understands how you work,
Hmm.
right? And she's just like, you know what? He works best. Now, I'm not saying, oh, every single time he needs to get on the grind, you
Yeah.
guys separate. No, but for a certain time period, you know that there's this certain time period
Hmm.
to allow him to be the best. He needs to go into that caveman mode. I'd be selfish as hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm like, let's be together, I know that you're not where you want to be mentally
Yeah.
and psychologically, but I'm where I want to be.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Like,
And he would give it to me.
so those kind of situations, right? For me, I've experienced it, right? So, cause me, I know myself. I come from a background of guys who are like tough ass motherfuckers who ride and grind like a motherfucker. You feel me?
He's
Like,
speaking about Africans.
you feel me? So I come from generations of businessmen in general.
Right.
So when I get into certain situations, I get into either dating or a relationship, I have that time. If I know that okay, I'm spending too much time with the woman,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna like mess with me as a man in
Why?
general. I know because I know why. Like you can't be around a woman too damn much. You really, I'm telling you, it's gonna soften you up. A lot. Yo, look, I know it sounds crazy, but that's just the reality of it. A lot of guys get softened up when they're around a woman
I
too
think a lot
damn.
of guys need to be a
Nah, it should
little
not.
softened,
It
a
should not.
little
It
bit.
should not because this the thing that comes with it. Like when it comes to like the time for decision making, you don't want to be in one of them predicaments where you just always have to go to this specific woman to tell you certain things, and it's like, damn, at that point, she's not going to really kind of respect you because she's looking for leadership. She's looking for answers when she's talking to you as a man. Now, if you're lacking that at that point, she's going to look at you as a person who's
But that
incompetent.
doesn't. I don't feel as though that has anything to do with you being soft.
That do,
Not at all.
that do,
Not really.
that
Like
do.
for example, right? I come from a very like, I think my dad is probably the um most headstrong man I've ever met in my entire life. If he says no, no is no. There ain't nothing shaking him, no nothing. My mom has his moo button.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a moo button is, right? Like his soft button. You get what I
Yeah.
mean? He's very soft when it comes to my mother. He's very
Mhm.
soft when it comes to his kids. But my dad knows for a fact that if he needs to make a decision, he's gonna bring it to the attention of my mom. You
That's
feel
how
me?
it's done.
He's gonna bring it to the attention of my mom. My
Mhm.
mom is a very strong female. You feel me? I come from a very line of both strong women and men.
Mhm.
My mom thinks very logical. You know, she knows how to think with sentiments and she knows how to think with logic, right? And she's never, to my knowledge, have ever strayed him away.
Mhm.
He knows how to sit there and be like, honey, this is what's on the table. I'm letting you know what I'm gonna do. My mom will sit there and give him his input. It is up to him as the man to either take the input, either toss the input, or take some parts of her input. That's what you have a big partnership. There are some men that are headstrong and they don't have that soft touch, you feel me, from a female. So they're gonna sit there and do what they want to do, and they're not gonna even consult their wife. And 9 times out of 10, that makes a female feel like, yo, aren't we partners? Like, aren't we supposed to be in this together? You know, why can't you just come and tell me? I'm not gonna make the decision for you. I'm just gonna give you my input. It's either up to you to sit there and take it or leave it. Do you get what I mean? Sometimes men's decision needs a little bit of touch of emotion. You feel me? Because if it doesn't, it might cause a little catastrophe. You get what I mean? Especially if you're sitting with two strong-headed guys. You feel
Mhm.
me? You need a female to be like, all right, honey, maybe you don't need to even say anything. That's not even meant. That you don't even need to say all of that. Cause it's gonna fuel the fire. You
What
get
you're
what I mean?
talking about is something different. Like, all right, so with what you're talking about, right? It's similar to what I'm saying, right?
Mhm.
So your mom understands that, okay, cool. There's a head of the home. The head of the home is your dad, and now she's the counsel. So
Uh-huh.
that's how it goes.
Mhm.
So whenever he's about to make a decision, or he probably already made the decision, just like how you said,
Mhm.
like he informs her, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna move with it. I'm letting you know so you could be aware. That is different
Mhm.
than completely always saying, "Oh, do you approve of this all the time?" Certain
No
decisions
woman
need to
wants
be
a
made.
no
Ex-
woman wants a yes
That's
man.
my point.
No
That
woman,
is my
no
point.
woman yes man.
Now, perfect example of what I was like trying to explain, right? There's certain people that want to be around you every single second of the day, right?
I mean, my dad and
Now,
mom are around each other.
no. I
Every
don't think you get it.
single second of
Let me tell you, let me explain it to you. They want to be around you every single second of the day. That's
Mhm.
one. And then two, when you're not around them, they want to literally keep tabs on you and talk to you on the phone or text you every single day. So they want that time, attention, physically, electronically, any freaking way that they can get it. And that's the norm of today's society, right? People are addicted to social media. They're addicted to texting. If you don't text on time, it's, whoa, what the hell are you doing? Oh, you cheating? You doing this? So it's a lot of things that come with
I
it,
think
right?
that's control.
But that's my point. It softens up certain guys to the point where they don't know how to properly make good decisions. It's certain things that you need to cut in the beginning, the moment they even start. Look, I get it. We hang out every day, but understand that when I'm working, I'm working.
100%.
Like, oh, I give you my time day and everything, but understand that, yo, when I need my time alone, I need my time alone so I can focus and make sure I could get things rolling again. Because before you met me, this is what I was doing. Now that we're together, you also have to compromise with that. Just the same way as how I'm compromising my time to be with you. So that's what I'm saying when it comes to that. When it comes to a point where you're literally only spending more time trying to make your girl happy instead of actually trying to make yourself happy and make yourself feel more fulfilled, that's when you're lacking.
I think that
Now, a lot of guys do that.
Okay.
A lot of guys do that. They get into situations and they feel like, damn, man, like, oh, I could have made this business move right here that would make me the man that she really want me to become, to take care of her and support her lifestyle. But she want to hang out with me every single second. Now that's taking time away from me, establishing myself as a man in general, and then to be her ideal perfect pick.
I think that only happens when you have two people. Now you correct me when I'm wrong.
Mhm.
I think that only happens when you have two people that don't have anything going for themselves. No, I wouldn't say going for themselves. I would say y'all don't have a goal. You feel me? If a female is not busy and if she's too available, that's a problem.
Most are available.
That's a problem. Catch a hobby.
That's normal though for a girl.
That's a problem. Get a hobby. You feel me? Get a hobby.
That is normal for a girl. Most girls are available
but
to the max.
That's the issue. You feel me? You have
Most guys aren't available.
You have to be able to miss somebody. I need to miss you. If I talk to you
that's
all the time,
my point.
I can't do it.
You can't be around. Like, you need that distance so y'all can want each other more.
I've never been the type of female that want to talk to you all day, 24/7. Listen, baby, I got moves to make. I got things to do. I know you. If you are too available for me, whereby you checking on my phone line every single 20 seconds, like, what you doing, what you doing, what you doing? Listen, baby, I can't jive with you. But I never had that issue. I never had a too available person. Because I'm not a too available female. Yeah. Like, you feel me? I'm quick to cut things. I'm quick to cut that off. I'm quick because listen, I can't cater to you every single second. I got school, I got work, I have my business. I can't do it. I'm not always on my phone. If I'm too available, you're not going to miss me enough. That craving, that need, that yearning, like, honey, I haven't seen you in forever.
You know what I think? You know what I think would help in that situation? If she wants him to be that available to her, I think it would be better if she's filling in like the spots that he's missing out.
100%.
Right. So let's say, okay, cool. I'm working on some trades. I'm doing, let's say, Forex, for example. I'm working and looking up like all of the stats and all whatever, or like whatever I want to invest in. I'm looking that up. I'm in my room chilling. She can probably all right, babe, do you want some food? 100%. Or babe, do you want some green tea? You get what I'm saying? 100%. Any little thing like that alone in that aspect makes her feel like, how do I say? It makes him feel like, damn, yo, this girl really cares. She really want me to get to that level. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, that's gonna make him want to even spend more time with her at the same time.
Understand the difference between a female that I think men need to realize the difference between a female that's a distraction and a female that really actually loves you. Because a female that loves you will never distract you from your goal. She's going to want to push you. She's not going to even want to be in the way of that. And if she feels like she's in the way of that,
I don't believe that.
Really?
I don't believe that.
Really?
Yo, like, you'd be amazed. Like,
I honestly feel as though you can't be a distraction, because what you're saying right now is, right, fill in the voids. What if, you get what I mean? That I need to get in when I fit in. You get what I mean? If let's say we're dating, even though you're my brother, let's put that out there. Let's say we're dating, right? and you're on your forex things, like you
Mhm.
said, and I just want to spend quality time with you,
Mhm.
right? Either I'm going to cook, clean, or whatever to make sure, like, hey, honey, do you need anything? You want some water? So that you can keep to that. Or I'm going to be a female that's like,
Mhm.
babe, you've been doing that all day. Can you please, like, come on? Like, oh my
Ask
gosh,
you a
you've been
question
on
right
that for
after.
3 hours. That's the difference between a distraction and someone who loves you, that just genuinely just wants to be around you. Video games.
Yeah.
Men love video games. Y'all love FIFA. Y'all love Madden.
Now I'm one of
Call of
them ones
Duty.
that don't play that shit.
I don't know. Well, I wouldn't know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Men like a lot of men like
Mhm.
FIFA, Madden, Call of Duty, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
If I want to, if I know that's his escape, you know how you just said me time, I just like, this is something that I love to enjoy doing
Mhm.
besides all the work that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right? If I really, really, really wanted to be in my man's space, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna learn some FIFA. I'm gonna learn
You
it.
see, that's the thing, though, right? All right, cool. So with you, it's a bit more different because you grew up in an African household, but also grew up in America. You get what I'm saying? So you lived a bit of both worlds,
Mhm.
right? So you see how you said that, oh, like any woman who love you would like adapt and compromise with you and
Yeah.
understand that, yo, these are the things that you do love and she can contribute to that some sort.
Mhm.
Most women are not taught that over here.
That's sad.
You get what I'm saying? So
Very unfortunate.
they don't know that. They think that being toxic is a form of love. You get what I'm saying? So certain
We have to
people,
stop with the
yeah, so
toxicity.
and plus you have to understand, like a lot of people didn't grow up with a full family home.
True.
Luckily for both of us, we grew up with a full family home. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So the average American like don't really have that. So with them, they haven't been taught that. They never had it, but they seen the toxic things that didn't happen in their household.
Yeah.
So when they do go out there in the world and then they see certain things on the media, like movies, these I'm gonna name drop Tyler Perry movies. Dumb movies are very freaking insane, like pure destruction. So people see those kind of movies, they think, damn, that is the norm. This how I'm supposed to talk to these individuals. This how I'm supposed to act. Oh, wow. They said something that I know one of my friends told me before, so it must be true. So this is how you should act, so this don't happen to you.
Right.
So there's a lot of things that go in the mix over there. TV and social media is raising a lot of people.
Stop comparing yourself to these relationships online. You don't
Celebrities.
know what they're going through.
Yo, so
you
that
feel
be-
me?
that-
Everyone loved Tiana Taylor and Iman Shepherd.
Yeah,
and
so-
then what happened?
But you see, like certain things like that, people
Everyone
see
loved
that
Jada
and
and
think
Will
that is
Smith.
love, right? They think that is love. If, like, let's say for example, if you was to ask most girls right now, right, that the ideal man that they want, what do he want? They don't know. They don't have an answer for that,
Peace.
right? They don't, but some of them know, but they don't give a damn. They're not gonna give you peace.
Peace.
They
Men like peace.
Yo, it's real easy. It's peace, compromise, and yeah, peace, compromise. It comes with respect.
You can give a man
No.
respect. You can give a man peace, but not respect him. That is 100% fact.
I think peace comes with respect.
You sure?
Because if you respect somebody, you're gonna be peaceful to them. That's how it is. Even if somebody's your enemy, you understand that, okay, cool, there's a form of respect there. So you know that when you're in certain environments, you gotta move peacefully to understand that, yo, like, I have this sort of respect for you. You get what I'm saying? Although I don't fuck with you.
Or maybe
we just have that mutual respect to understand how to move in certain environments.
That don't mean I have to respect you.
But peace, respect comes with peace. That's what I'm trying to say.
You think so?
Yeah. Respect comes with peace.
I don't believe that.
Respect comes with peace. Respect don't come with chaos.
I really don't.
Respect don't come with chaos.
Respecting. Listen.
Respect comes with peace.
When I say peace, I've been in situations whereby, well, not me personally, I've seen situations whereby women don't like scenes. They don't like scenes. They ain't gonna show their ass in public. But when you get in that car, I'm boop 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 boop.
But
you feel me?
Even with that, right, there's still a level of respect because they understood that, okay, cool. Although I might be pissed off right now, but understand this though. Although I might be pissed off, I'm not gonna react crazy in front of everybody because I have a form of respect for you. I understand that.
Not
if
respect
I do,
for you.
No, but wait, listen though. What I'm trying to get you to understand is you have to have a sort of respect for a person to understand that, okay, cool, I don't want certain things to be seen in the public. So this is something that we going to handle behind the scenes. That's the same thing with a lot of guys. A lot of guys are exactly like that. We could be beefing with you and we're not going to attack you in front of everybody. We're going to wait until nobody is there and we're alone. And that's when now we're going to confront each other. And then we're going to see.
How respectful is that? How would you came?
You have to have a level of respect to literally not do it in public areas.
All right, so you're saying any type of level of respect?
Any type of level of respect. That's what I'm saying.
Even if it's 5%?
Even if men want respect in general. 5%. A lot of niggas are not getting respected nowadays. That's all they want, respect. You get what I'm saying? Now, when peace comes with it, it's an even huger plus. Because it's like, damn, you understand me. You understand that I'm stressed out and I don't want to come home and be arguing with you. You feel me? So that is something that's amazing. So I would say, just like you said, all right, I'm gonna say respect. I'm not even gonna say peace. To me, peace comes with respect. Respect, compromise, sex. That's it.
Some men don't even like sex.
What are you talking about, man? What the are you talking about? Maybe that man is. Look,
some men are like, listen, guys.
Look, man.
God first.
If that's your cup of tea to go on the other side, look, that is your choice.
Gotta be on
no.
That's
Look, man. Look, everybody, look. Yo, Wolf, do you believe that straight men don't love sex?
I don't know, man.
No, listen. What do you mean by straight men? I know some men that just is like, yo, I know of I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna name drop, but we both know him.
Yo, stop.
But we both know him.
Yo, don't think. Nah, but don't think he don't.
He loves his woman. Like, and his woman is a virgin. He loves his woman. He will not touch his girl.
All right, the individual you're talking about, right? I can guarantee you, the dude is.
Don't say cheating.
No. What the?
No. I would be.
No, him, he's different. He's like an exception out of like most guys. Okay. You got to understand. He's religious. He's always in church. That's one thing for sure. You get what I'm saying? So he's more of like, I want to get married and then we engage in such activities, which is...
He's not that he's a virgin. He's respecting her.
Look, we're not going to talk about all that. What I'm saying is he's a person who's very holy, right? And he understands that, okay, cool. I want to do this the righteous way, right? He's Christian. He wants to go that route. This is the way to marriage, and then we handle that or whatsoever. Now, most guys, I'm telling you, they love KUNTUS. They can't help it. KUNTUS. One way or another, they have to get KUNTUS. Now, most guys in general, KUNTUS.
I'm about to start.
You feel me? Because I know, we're not trying to beep it out. Because we say y'all know what KUNTUS is, man. Y'all know what KUNTUS is. Feel me? KUNTUS is under the nyansh. But this is the thing, right? So, most guys love sex, so that's like that is like a need. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's certain things that like most women want. Okay, a guy who's a provider and a protector. That is a need. That is a must. You gotta do that. That is your duty. That is what you are put on this earth to do, to protect and provide for us, right? And I think every man should protect and provide for their woman. That's how it should go. So that is a necessity for women and etc. and other things. With men, the main things that they do want, most men, exactly, is respect, compromising, and sex. You get what I'm saying? And loyalty is a big must. Loyalty is a big must. So no guy, loyalty is a big must. Like no guy wants to even see their girl even entertaining a conversation with any man. Like that's really what. And the thing is, it's sad because. It's sad because like that is seen as the norm. Because we even did an episode who was asking girls, okay, if you get your ideal man, right, and then he tells you, okay, cool, like I'm doing everything that you want me to do, right, and I am your ideal man. My only thing is this. This is one thing I want you to compromise with. Okay. Social media. I don't want to be on social media.
Oh, day. I promise you. Once this ring goes here.
Yeah.
Social
guess the
media
answer, right?
deactivated. Delete.
They pick social
Delete.
they pick social
For
media.
what?
They pick social media and IG
For
over the ideal man.
For what?
But
Nonsense.
that's the new norm of this new modern society that we live in.
That's the reason and I'm starting to realize that the Western world. I'm not going to say modern society. I'm going to say the Western world. Okay.
Yo, it's in Africa too.
Well,
it's in Africa too.
I'll bring that come Nigeria, but
it's in Africa too.
A lot of it's being like divorce is being like normalized, and I don't understand that. A lot of females, a lot of men, they're forgetting. They're forgetting. I don't want to say they're forgetting why they were here, but they're forgetting like, yo, like it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. It's really never supposed to be me, you, Sally, Jean, Ricardo, James from the block. No, when you enter a matrimonial home, right? What do you think of? What creates a home?
Two couples, a man and a woman.
Wolf, what do you think creates a home? What do you think a family consists of?
Compatibility.
No, who and who? Meaning, like, what?
Are you trying to put Wolf in the hot seat?
What people? No, seriously. What people consist of a family in a single family?
Husband, wife, kids.
Thank you very much. It is not husband, wife, my friends. It is not even husband, wife, my sisters. It's not husband, wife, my parents.
Yeah.
People need to sit there and get that out their head. They need to cut that nonsense out completely. It is me and you. When you are coming to God, well, however way you elope, whatever the case may be, I'm not putting a ring on your finger and I'm putting a ring on your brother's finger. I'm not putting a ring on your finger and putting a ring on your boy's finger. I don't give a damn about what your brother or your boy has to say.
Yeah.
You're fucking me. I ain't fucking them. Yeah. Excuse my language.
You can cuss.
That out.
You can curse.
Okay, great. I'm not dealing with them. You feel me? Their opinion does not matter to me at all. I think that society's norm is they're too busy focused on people that do not matter. Like, your homegirl is not going to. Your homegirl's of course gonna sit there and be like, "Yeah, girl, why he ain't doing you that? Why do you doing this for you?
I have a good question
this,
for you right
blah blah blah." But I promise you, sis. Let your homegirl's man sit there and say, "Yo, shut up and go make me a sandwich. How much you want to bet your homegirl's gonna go shut up and go make that man a sandwich?" Stop listening to your homegirls, and stop listening to your homeboys, because a lot of the time, oh yeah, bro, F her, da da da. That man, your bro is telling you F that girl is gonna.
Yo, you know what's funny? Most guys don't tell them to leave. Most guys be like, damn. Right.
No. I'm saying F that girl, meaning like, like, forget what she has to say. Go do you, bro. Like, the females. Oh, listen, speak for yourself, Day. Let's not speak for general men. A lot of the times, it's gonna be like, yo, she not gonna know about it, bro. Like, this, that, and the third. I'm letting you know, if he was in that same position, he's not going to do it. I've realized in my 28 years of living on this earth, people love misery. They love talk. They love too much chat.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
So, who do you think, right, is the most honest, right? Like, out of your friends, like between men and women, who gives you the raw truth without?
My man.
Men?
My man.
Your man. So, your female friends, do you think that they're not as honest as like your man or other men that you do value in your life?
It depends on what we're speaking on.
Like, let's say you need an opinion in general.
I'm gonna call my mama. I'm gonna go to an elder that's wise, or somebody that I know for sure loves me. And how you know this person loves you is you're not gonna sit there and hear them want you to separate. You're gonna hear that friend sit. I have one friend in particular, and I have multiple, but this one friend in particular is so pro relationship. Like she's gonna sit there and say, "Yo, I hear what you're saying, Sin. Go fix it with your man." That woman, I'm gonna listen to her.
All right, perfect. So mostly, right, when you speak with your homegirls or like other girls, or when you speak with most men, who is more direct in their answers that they will give you just to tell you what it is and not lie to you?
I mean, that's up for debate, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's
Do you think in generality, right,
okay.
between men and women, who are the most forward to just tell you the truth, right, and understand that, yo, it might hurt your feelings, but this is the truth?
You really want me to be honest with you? In my in my life,
Not you.
oh,
general.
in general, that's tough. That's really a tough question. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you because I'm gonna be honest with you. Just because only reason why I'm saying that is because I know there are some guys that will lead you down astray, and there are some women that will lead you astray. Do you
All
feel
right, so
me?
you see the sum that we will talk about. Those some are not the majority. What I'm speaking of, who is more likely to give you the truth?
Cutthroat.
Cutthroat.
Like,
Easy. Who do you think is the most to just give a cutthroat? Say it.
This is not referring to me at all.
Nah,
right?
it's not referring.
Okay, great. Because I have
Yeah.
I love my circle of friends, my circle of female friends. But if I really have to go off of logic and no sentiments, men.
Okay, cool.
I gotta give it to them. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just because us women, we have a tendency to overthink sometimes. I'm not gonna say all women.
That's not all women. No.
Not all women. My mom is very logical.
Yeah.
You feel me? But there are some women that overthink and they bring sentiments into situations. And then they start to sit there and think about themselves in that situation and not the person that is coming to them and telling them, yo, this is what it is. They start to sit there and be like, well, if I was in that situation, then what would I do?
Yeah.
It's not about you in that situation. It's about what the person is telling you. So, but with men, they're going to be like, listen, bing, 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 bing.
Now, you know what it is that does it too? All right, so with most guys, the thing is, all right, we like we're solution based, right? So you give us a problem, our goal is to solve it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like
that's the reason why you guys are the head of the household.
yeah.
That's
So
y'all.
our goal is to solve it. Our goal is not to just talk about it. Okay, cool. What is the problem? This is the problem. Okay, cool. All right. So this is what we got to do. We got to move this here, move this here. We don't want to sit there and talk about the problem over and over again with no solution. So that's where, like, a lot of the times with most women, like, for example, right, let's say most girls will be around their homegirls. Let's say you are in a successful relationship. Your homegirls, they're not. Right? Or they might portray to be like, yo, I got the littest relationship ever whatsoever, and they really don't, right? Now, what they would do is, if you're asking them for advice, like, girl, my man do this for me, my man do that for me.
About you
your man ain't doing it. So certain people would literally fuck up certain people's relationship, and I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I have mad female friends, yo.
We know.
So it's funny. I'm not gonna name drop nothing. Y'all secret safe with me. But
I probably know what you're talking about.
Yo,
anyway.
they would, every single time it's the same line. Oh yeah, no, that girl, but not me though. You know me, I don't do none of that. So it's like,
I hate that.
Yo,
listen,
they would say almost anything to like talk about the other female friends that they hang out with every day.
My thing is stop belittling somebody just to up you. I think that's what. But let me let you know something. That my dear brother is the fault of men because they constantly put women in a competition with each other. I don't know
Nah.
why. Let's be honest here.
Nah.
Why would I sit there and be like, oh, she a hoe, but not me though? Because I'm trying to make sure that you don't look at me like that, even though that's my homegirl. Because you know what the saying is?
Mhm.
Birds of the same feather fly together.
Yeah.
My sister says birds of the same feather fly together, not flock. She thinks she's, down. But
Mhm.
what I'm saying is, like, you know what they say. And you, come on, babe. Like, let's be real and let's be honest. If you see this girl,
Mhm.
right? You see Sally Jean, Jessica Rabbit, Melissa Monroe, and Jessica Charm.
Okay.
Jessica Charm does not suck none of that, but all her friends do it though, right?
Mhm. Eventually, she gonna do it.
Why would you think eventually she's gonna do it? That's not the truth.
Eventually, she's gonna do it
That's not
because
true.
yeah. Eventually, she's gonna do it.
That's not true.
If
What if she has a mind of her own?
let me give you a perfect example, yo. So if you're hanging around certain things, right, or certain
Mhm.
people, right, and they even did this with like they even did this experiment before where they like put rats in a tank, right, and they
They're
like
trying to
test them out. No,
classify people as rats.
no, but you do know that whenever they're making certain medicine or certain things that they like testing out, they test it with rats first and sometimes with monkeys, literally because we shared somewhat similar to the same kind of like DNA,
I'm
some
just
kind of like
joking
that.
with you.
But yeah, so they put rats in a tank, right? And when they
Mhm.
put the rats in the tank, what they did was they filled the tank up with a bunch of water, right?
Mhm.
And the rats were swimming for like a couple of minutes until they drowned, right?
Mhm.
Trying to live. And then they remove all of those dead rats, and then they put another tank up, and then they put a bunch of rats this time and filled the tank up again. When they filled it up the second time, what they did was, okay, cool. After like a couple of hours, I believe, or like no, after 30 minutes, I believe they remove all the water, and then all of the rats literally like was like, okay, cool, we're good. Then he refilled it up again with water, right?
Mhm.
When he refilled it up with water, the rats this time were able to survive for like about, I think, 16 hours, I think they said. So they adapted to certain things to understand, okay, cool. I mean, they emptied out the water after 30 minutes.
Mhm.
So I really do believe that, okay, cool, eventually, man, they're gonna,
I mean,
feel me, take it
adapting
out
to their
again, right?
surroundings, right?
So that's usually how it goes with people. That's how we are. So people are used to certain things. Like if you're seeing something that's so normal and regular a lot of the times, eventually you're gonna think that that's the norm. Or
Why do you feel
sometimes
like
you
people
might
don't have
think,
a mind of their own?
no, I ain't say people, everybody have a mind of their own. It's still a choice. You still decide to do it. You get what
100%.
I'm saying? But curiosity is what led to you
So
to it
if I see you
happening.
smoking crack right now, you gonna tell me I'm gonna sit there and sniff along with you?
No, but if you see a kid hanging around you all the time, you're partying with a kid, right? You're going on trips with a kid.
I have
You're
party with
doing
crackheads.
everything with a kid, right?
My friends.
Eventually,
hard.
you might want to be like, this might be a bit interesting. Let me see what this is about.
Never.
No, but I'm speaking,
Never.
I'm speaking in general, right? So, all right, perfect example. College is a perfect example.
Okay.
Right?
Perfect example, actually.
Perfect
Very good.
example.
Very good. I'm glad you brought up college.
We go to college.
Very good.
Right? A lot of people are focused. No, man, I don't want to be partying. None of that. I'm going away to focus. I don't want to be around the family. I want to study and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
They start seeing one party, two party. They still not going there. Like, nah, I ain't trying to go. They studying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody like, yo, bro, let's come on. Like, we all out. They not trying to go. They still trying to focus on their school. Eventually, they're gonna be like, damn, like these people are studying just like me, and they acing all of their classes. Damn.
So you think
it wouldn't hurt if I try it one more time. We seen this shit happen to a lot of people in college where they go ahead and try it out. Yeah. So they go ahead and try it out. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is certain people that are used to seeing certain things and seeing that is normal, eventually they're gonna want to try it and test it out.
Can
and
I
that's
agree
why
to
people
disagree
literally
with you?
You have to understand this is how people are programmed. Literally, when you see certain things that are just completely normal,
Mm-hmm.
eventually you're gonna want to try it out.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
That's how it goes.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
I mean, ain't everybody, but a lot of people adapt to that.
Because I
You know what
know
I mean?
you for true.
I'm different than everybody else.
That's
Don't do
what I'm
it.
saying. You can't say people because then what are you? A
I'm telling you,
species? What
yo.
are
But
a
remember, all
Megatron
right,
or
cool.
something
All
like
right,
that?
so let me give you a perfect
Most
example.
people.
Let me give you a perfect example, right? I grew up in the hood, right?
Okay.
Everybody was gang banging, doing dumb shit, wilding out, right?
Right.
I was around it so much that eventually I got affiliated with certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, okay, cool. I see certain people carrying certain things. I'm like, damn. I'm starting to see that, yo, every time I'm hanging out with them, somebody is coming around the corner and letting it off. Eventually, I understood that, okay, cool. You know what, man? I might need to get a piece too. You get what I'm saying? And then eventually you see, okay, people are making money selling something.
You just
And then you start
hanging
thinking,
around them, but you don't have to
listen,
hang
though,
out with
that's what
them
I'm saying, though. When you're around that
all the time.
all the
You
time,
can,
eventually you're going to want to try it.
but
That's
that's
how
the
people are
thing.
wired. But the difference is with me, I understood that, okay, cool. After I started seeing a couple of friends dying, I started seeing certain people overdosing. Eventually, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what? Maybe there's a different route that I should take than everybody else. You get what I'm saying? And I had to lose a brother to find that out. You get what I'm saying? So that's different from a lot of other people.
All
You
right.
feel me? So not everybody experienced that. Certain people who are tough enough, they can be like, okay, cool. I won't let these rough times me over to make me become another statistic. I need to change. I need to get out of it. But most people here are not like that.
But I feel like as though you need to pick and choose what you do. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you,
Mhm.
right? I got a lot of ratchet friends.
Mhm.
I got a lot of, business friends. I have a lot of friends that love to travel. I have a lot of business friends. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel as though I get to pick and choose what I want to do. Like what I want to be around. That doesn't mean that I'm located to that person. That's just that I just want to be my ratchet my
See what you're
ratchet
saying, though?
friends. What you mean?
You.
You said people.
Yeah, but it's about you. You see how, like, for example, I related it to me when I told you I'm not the same as most.
Yeah, but then
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're just an exception. Not most people are that way.
I mean, then you're right.
Not most people that way. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, we gonna wrap it up.
Wrap this up.
We definitely gonna have another part 2. Cynthia's definitely coming back. You know what I mean? I like this.
Yeah,
yeah. It was no cutting off, no nothing. But yo,
I'm never gonna cut off a minute.
thank you very much. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And make sure to follow Sin. Her IG will be on the bottom. And make sure to
_beauty, or you can follow my business page at Lakers Girls.
All right. And make sure to also definitely follow their business page at Legos Girls. They got a lot of exclusive events that be happening.
Yes.
And follow us on Rumble at Voice of the Era. Thank you very much, people. Peace.